Hey everyone, welcome back to Jay McLaren's Garage. My name's Josh. How do you win after falling 3 laps behind at Martinsville? Jeff Gordon showed the answer in 2005, clawing his way back through the field, fighting off Kurt Busch, and holding off Casey Kane in the closing laps. It was pure grit and pure heart in a drive that carried the number 24 back to victory lane. This is the story of the 2005 Advanced Auto Parts 500 at Martinsville Speedway. April 10, 2005, Martinsville Speedway. On NASCAR's smallest track, every lap feels like a fist fight. Tempers boil, fenders bend, and respect gets tested in every corner. The Advanced Auto Parts 500 was no exception. Scott Riggs shocked the field by winning his first career pole, but the day belonged to chaos and comebacks. Early on, Jeremy Mayfield and Tony Stewart swapped the lead, with Stewart eventually stamping his authority by leading an incredible 247 laps. But the story of the day was Jeff Gordon. A loose wheel dropped him 3 laps down by lap 70. Most drivers would have folded. Gordon didn't. He fought his way back, lap after lap, clawing onto the lead lap by halfway. Along the way, tempers flared. Gordon made contact with Kurt Busch, sending the defending champion into the wall and shaking up the afternoon. As the laps wound down, Stewart's dominance slipped away, and with 36 laps to go, Gordon took the lead for the first time. Then came one final twist. With just 9 laps to go, oil on the track brought out a caution. The race would come down to one last restart. When the green flag waved, Gordon launched cleanly, holding off a hard-charging Casey Kane, Mark Martin, and Ryan Newman. And after 500 laps of survival, Jeff Gordon took the checkered flag, completing one of the most dramatic comebacks of his career. This race was proof. You can be knocked down, you can be counted out, but if you refuse to quit, your moment will come. It's incredible to think that he was 3 laps down by lap 70 and still came back and won the race. In modern times, I can see how that's possible nowadays, but you don't really see a lot of those kind of stories and comebacks. Once you lose track position nowadays, it's almost impossible to get it back. So the fact that this team was able to rally from 3 laps down and still come out on top, that says a lot about the prowess of Jeff Gordon and Robbie Loomis at the time and this whole 2400 Motorsports team. After winning the 2005 Daytona 500, the rest of the season was a pretty big struggle for the 24 team. I think they fell at the top 10 in points, according to the broadcast. So this win was a very welcome one, I can imagine. Now let's take a closer look. We see on the nose, a lot of tire and rubber buildup on the nose. See that 3 grill configuration at the bottom. Down the left-hand side, you see some tire rub on the tire and some tire markings and scrapes on the left front. But as we go down, you see more tire markings on the tires. Otherwise, pretty clean on the body. On the rear, you see pretty clean. You see that iconic DuPont sponsorship. Down the right side, you see some rubber buildup on the right rear, and then some tire marks on that door number right there on the right side, and some scrapes and bumps, and you see some damage on the right front. This car was raced and produced in 2005 by Action Racing Collectibles. This is an elite diecast in a standard finish. The production quantity on this car is 408, and the DIN on this specific car is 335. And I bought this car from eBay. More on that damage from the right side and the right front. That's from when he got into Kurt Busch and took him out essentially towards the end of the race. So you see they patched it up with some tape, and in real life, the right front was kind of flared, kind of bent in. But as you can see on the diecast, they did their best, but you can see a little bit of markings right there as we kind of go to the right front. Thank you all so much.